Alright, my son. So, I thought to myself today that this was something that just popped in my mind, something that I felt like I may want to do. Something that I already can feel will be possibly uncomfortable for me to do. Maybe difficult, might be emotional, it may be, I don't know, all sorts of feelings. But nonetheless, it may be valued and necessary and important at a later date and time. So basically, just sacrifice, right? We all sacrifice things that we do. And when it comes to you, there's nothing I won't do. But I even do my best to think outside the box and make the moments of now special and worth something, so that later on anybody, including yourself especially, can look back, and just wonder or think, because right now is present. Right now, like right now is right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel this, I think this, I'm tasting it, smelling it. It's right now. But at a point in time, it's gonna be later, it's gonna be tomorrow, it's gonna be years. And this is just simply gonna be a video. And it's gonna have to be like, oh, do you remember? Or, Dad, what was going on at that point in time? Or whatever, right? I'm gonna have to reflect. But right now, this is reality. I'm in the moment of doing this. So... I don't know why it has to be so difficult. Man. This is the exact reason why I don't want to do this. I guess for that exact reason is the reason why it needs to happen. Jesus Christ. Never mind my tears, just try to listen and understand. Alright, so I'm your father. You're my son. And I love you so much. And you have to understand that I have a father also. Unfortunately, you're not gonna be able to meet him in the flesh. But I like to say my father was a great man. And a big part of me, of who I am, is due to him. Therefore, a big part of who you may be is due to him. Because he's instilled things in me that put me in position to then want to instill them in you. He's taught me many a great things of what's important. He's taught me how I should conduct myself and be respectful. He's taught me about love and, oh man, he's just taught me a lot of different things. And you never know. You never know what someone's value is, right? Or the lessons that a person may be trying to teach you, just really what it is that they're trying to instill in you. Sometimes it's too late. I believe I tried to let my father know how much I loved him before he went. I believe so. I've told him many a times on the phone I love him, although he may have been a different type of man to not necessarily reciprocate it. I made it known to him. And he's made it known to me, definitely, whether I've fully expressed it to him, that I know he loved me. I know he loved me. And I love you just the same. And due to his love for me, that has allowed me to love you so much, because he showed me what it was to love his son. So it makes things a little bit easier and understandable for me to shower you with all this love. So, although it may not read correctly due to it being reverse, but you see that? See that? That's my name. For me to look at my father's tombstone, I see my name. This one day will be me. I don't use Junior. My name is Steve L. Brown. So I hate the fact that maybe one day, and sadly speaking, God willingly, meaning I will go before you, that this may be you. You may have to come visit my grave. I just hope everything that I do now, until that day, just makes you want to come visit me. Messiah, I love you, my boy. I love you, I love you, I love you. I wanted a child, and I can't believe it, I'm a father, man. I'm finally a father. I have a kid. I have someone that shares my blood, that can carry on my legacy. Man, you have no idea how great of a joy that is. That's such a beautiful feeling. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. My firstborn, my actual firstborn. You are looking more and more and more like me. You look like me. You act like me. You're just a toddler and you act like me. You want to play and you want to be up and you want to have fun. Already, I could not be nowhere near you
And here you are, being like me, have no influence on you, and you're doing things like me. Same as same as I was with my father. As I grew up and I started to learn me, and I started to learn my father and how he carried himself, I started to say, like, I'm just like my father. My father does this. But it was already how I was. It was me learning my father and realizing he was the same way. Or hearing my mom say, you're just like your damn dad. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but just like him. And I value that. I value that now more. I value that more now than possibly when I first realized it, but nonetheless, I value. Uh, 3 years ago, man. 3 years ago, going over 3 years ago, my father passed away. Time flies, and it still feels like yesterday. It feels like just yesterday. This is the most I've come over here and have spoken. I don't feel the need to be at his gravesite and speak to him as though he's physically there and we're talking to each other. I pray and I talk to him, and it may be my conscience that I'm speaking to, but I feel as though when I ask him questions, he's responding. I'm getting the response he would give. So I talk to my father. I don't need no gravesite to talk to my father. So when I come here, I'm just looking at a stone. I'm looking at where his physical was buried. But none of that means anything to me. And I guess it's better if it doesn't, because I'm more away than I'm here. And I need him. I need to speak with him. I need his advice. So this is the most I've spoken, being at this gravesite. And it's funny because I'm his son, and what's causing me to speak is my son. I'm accepting him not being here, but I don't like the fact that he's not here. It just shows the impact that he had, man. For 3 years to go by and to hear about the different stories of different people affected by this, the way my grandma lives her life, the way my uncle lives his, my other uncle, just everybody. My stepmom, my sister, my brothers. Man, everybody's affected by this. Nobody's just moved on. No one's just went back to just regular old, you heard what happened. People are affected by this. Long-lasting effects with my father not being here. And I say that because I just hope I affect you. I don't want you to be so devastated if and when I leave, but I hope I leave a lasting impact on you. I don't know to what degree. I don't know what I'm asking for, man, but I just hope you grow to love me. You grow to respect me. You grow to be like, oh man, I need my father. I hope I make you proud, Messiah. Just like my father made me proud. Just like I'm here in Florida right now, paying my respects. That's what my father means to me. That I want to go see his gravesite, even though I know it doesn't officially mean anything to me. That it's still doing something in his light. To want to come see my siblings, all due to my father. My father wanted all of us to know each other. He wanted all of us to have a bond. And he did things and put things in order for that to be possible. I don't know if my father knows. And I remember saying this the day of his funeral, speaking to Miss Gloria. I don't know if my father knows the impact that he had. I don't know if he realizes the lives that he touched and the people that valued him. I don't know. I don't know if he knew his worth. But I hope he knows now. And I just want to be of value to you. And I want to be of value to those around me. And I'm doing it, and I'm trying my best. And God is blessing me. And I have my ups and downs. And I have my struggles. And I have my tribulations and everything. Like what I'm dealing with now of not being respected and being told that I need to vacate the premises. And this is from a friend. Not just a landlord, but a person I felt like was a friend. And how he's telling me I gotta be going in 30 days. No explanation, no nothing. Okay. You know I got a toddler. You know I got a 16-year-old. And you just want to give me 30 days to be gone. You know there's a pandemic going on. Some people will do you like that, man. And it's on you to respond how you go respond. But I know how I'm responding.